Sometimes you just run into something on the internet so inspirational it makes you question everything you thought you knew about reality. That happened to me when I accidentally discovered this TEDx talk from 2014. Within this video, I discovered someone who was a true master of their craft. A craft not everyone can truly succeed at. I'm referring, of course, to the art of being single. Erica Morin is one of the world's leading experts in this revered craft. So today, I'll be analyzing her TEDx talk to see if even I, a regular dummy on the internet, can grasp the absolute PhD level excellence Erica displays within the field of being single. Without further ado, it's time to open the Pandora's box of anti-relationship advice. So first, to set the stage, let's get to know Erica.
So I'm 31 years old. I have my PhD in history. I would consider myself very successful in my career choice. I absolutely love my job. I'm a single lady, but I'm not married. So according to traditional gender norms, I'm a failure. And I'm pretty much happy about everything all the time.
As you can see, Erica is a very happy person. We're talking over 9,000 power level happiness. I can't wait to hear what advice is waiting for us within this TED Talk.
I feel a lot of pressure to get married and settle down, and I want to. You know, eventually get married and pop out a few spawn. What? Typical. I'm not quite sure why it hasn't worked out for me yet. I'm fun. I'm charming. I'm not completely hideous. I love cooking, I like watching sports, I like having sex. So I've got a lot of pros in the minds of the male of our species, if you know what I'm saying. I think I'm a pretty decent catch.
Obviously, we're dealing with a prime specimen here. Most of us can only dream of the absolute primo list of attributes Erica here has, but there's probably still hope for us normies.
And in terms of what I want for a guy, well, when I was young, I created a long list of all the things that I wanted in my future husband. Well, as I'm getting older, this list keeps getting smaller and smaller. Okay, so I don't care if it's superficial and shallow. I want somebody that's taller than me. I am not a small girl, all right? I don't want somebody that's gonna make me feel any bigger than I already am. I've dated guys with different political commitments, and I've realized that I don't like to argue.
Clearly, and I can't stress this enough, it is of the utmost importance to find someone that you will 100% agree with on every topic at all times. Arguments are not an option. Everyone knows you can't have a healthy relationship if you have any difference of opinion, and especially if you make those differences known. Talking about your differences in the form of an argument is a sure way to ruin a relationship and must be avoided at all costs. Real relationships never require people to compromise. Everyone knows that you must find a perfect match that will never disagree with you, or it will never work.
I want somebody that's smart, I'm smart, and I want somebody I can talk to. They don't have to have a PhD necessarily, but they can't be threatened by mine. I can't respect you if you don't have goals. And then of course, you know, the general sense of humor, kind, honest, laid back, non-smoker, likes cats, etc. So, I don't think that this list is unreasonable. And yet, here I stand. Maybe. Single like a slice of Kraft.
If there's one thing I know, and that Erica really hammers home here, it's that if you have dated several people but just can't seem to find the right match, it's because all of those people suck. It has nothing to do with your standards or expectations, and don't you dare think you need to make any changes or self-improvements to be a more likable person. No way, Jose. Society made it this way.
And what's worse is that everywhere I look, I am bombarded by all sorts of messages pressuring me I need to get married and settle down.
Ah yes, a collection of the finest pieces of literature in today's society, touting the cutting edge of professional relationship advice. What do we have here? Cosmopolitan, Shape, Vogue, Maxim, Self, These, of course, are the prime authority on the best way to handle relationships. What they say is canon and should not be ignored.
I read through the female magazines and they have articles about how to find true love, where to find a man, where's Mr. Right. Meanwhile, The men's magazines are touting singlehood and bachelor life. I'm sitting here crying in my wine, taking a quiz over why he doesn't like me, and this is what the men's magazines are saying? Not to mention the endless assault of cliche questions. BuzzFeed came out with this list a few months ago in August, and it's 24 things single people are tired of hearing. And boy, it is spot on. For example, how are you still single? You're so great. I know, right? Don't worry, you'll find someone. Just don't turn into a crazy cat lady. Too late on that one. You should let me set you up. Hell no.
Forgive me for caring, right?
And my absolute favorite, you should put yourself out there more. All right, listen. Just listen. I'm out there, all right? I'm trying, you know? I'm not going to the bar. I'm not, on the prowl. I'm a little too close to cougar status right now. But I'm keeping my eyes and my mind and my heart open. And I have tried that online dating. I'm smart. More often than not, my suitors involve all sorts of insults to my looks and my education and my taste in movies and music, etc. And more than once, a circa 5'4", 300-pound dude hitting on me, which looks aren't everything. And I applaud your confidence, buddy. But really? Come on. All sorts of insults to my looks, 5'4", 300-pound dude. Insults to my looks, 300-pound dude. My looks, 300-pound dude hitting on me. But really? Come on. I am not a small girl.
Another important point here from Erica. Short and fat men, what gives them the right? How dare they think they have a chance with you? You have a PhD, gosh darn it, and they don't see how sleek and sexy you are? On the inside, where do they get off showing you attention? You're not single because your standards are too high. It's because all the men who hit on you are nasty short idiots. How dare they? How very dare they?
And then, of course, the typos. Good God, the typos. The very first thing it said on my profile was, I have a PhD. And yet, hey girl, you fin. Translation, hey girl, you fine. How about you hit me up and get with me? Hey. Right? I didn't reply.
I'll say it again. How dare they? Smart people never make typos, so obviously these idiots are too dumb for you, and it's not worth getting to know them.
And then we have,
I'm smart.
Oh, here we go. Finally. Okay, so I think I'm a decent catch.
And there's our smudgeness.
So I have a few words of advice for everybody that wants to butt their noses in and give me some information to help this poor, tragic single girl.
So now we're getting into the section of advice for friends of single people. And this is advice all single people can agree on.
When you feel that word vomit bubbling up, when you feel that, well, are you seeing someone? Just don't ask me about my love life. If I have something to tell you, if I've met someone that merits discussion, I'll tell you. So don't ask me about my love life.
Forgive me for caring.
Erica speaks for all single people here. If you're the friend of a single person and you show any indication that you care about your friends or their happiness, you're toxic. Obviously, they've got this under control. Getting help from you is something one of those dummies with no PhD would do. And Erica does have a PhD, so she can do it herself. She's only still single at 32 because society sucks. And if you just get out of her way and stop caring, she'd be much happier on her journey through singlehood.
Number 2. It's not contagious. Please don't cut me out of your life because I don't have a spouse. I'm not terminally ill. We can still be friends.
So, he seems nice.
Stop the pity party. Oh, if I get one more sympathetic head tilt and, patting on the arm, it's gonna be okay. You'll find someone. Oh, I could just scream.
Sorry I annoyed you with my friendship.
Stop the phony sympathy. Try genuine support instead. And I don't really know how to explain this.
No, that's super clearish.
Here we have more advice for you jerks with single friends. Stop trying to comfort them while they're crying in their wine. You're obviously fake and phony for offering consolation because you're implying that they're less of a person for being single. Next time your single friend is crying, just raise your fist in solidarity and pour them some more wine. There's nothing you can do to help.
It's harder on me than it is on you. I will never understand when I hear through the grapevine that somebody says, oh, so-and-so is so worried about you. You know, they just really wish that you would find someone and settle down. Yeah, I'm so sorry that I'm keeping them up at night with my pathetic single life. As if I don't have enough to worry about, then I've got to worry about them too. Believe me, I'm dealing with it. It's harder on me.
Here we have our fourth round of advice for friends of single people. How dare you talk behind your friends' backs about how much you care about them, you snake? It's so selfish to want to help your single friends. You've never been single before. You have no idea what it's like.
Oh, sorry. In connection, it doesn't affect your life at all. Whether or not I have a boyfriend, doesn't matter. And if it does matter, you need to get a hobby, okay?
And now number 5. If I'm crying in my wine because this guy doesn't like me, it should have absolutely no effect on you. You should just watch me and ignore it. How dare you even try to console me, you selfish jerk?
And my last point, there is no one correct path. And that's actually the one that I need to take to heart the most. It's okay that I'm not married yet. I'm independent, I'm intelligent, I'm accomplished. I'm just missing one piece of my puzzle, but I'm pretty sure it's going to fall into place. But if anybody liked what they saw or heard here today, no, I'm just kidding. I will spare you the torture.
So in summation, single people, keep reading Cosmo while you're drinking wine. Don't even worry about taking time to improve yourself. You're not the problem. As long as you think you're fun, charming, and not completely hideous, you're entitled to love, especially if you went to college. If your suitors are short, fat, or dumb, ignore them. If your friends try to butt in and help, they're toxic, and if they don't stop, they must be cut from your life. You're an amazing person, and tall, sexy, smart people should be pounding down your doors from all sides, wanting to be your friend and lover. The only reason they're not yet is because society sucks. It has nothing to do with you. You are a catch. But now, you're a master single person. If you truly adopt these principles that Erica has taught us today, you can keep doing what you do best. Being single.